How's it going, everyone? Vince here, backing in for another Worlds Within game night. Um, this week we have a short one. I've been having tech issues. If you were listening to Worlds Wednesday or you saw the last game night where we had to cancel because of tech stuff, it feels good to be back. I haven't been traveling as much, and it's cool, man. Um, we have some exciting stuff in the works. If you caught Worlds Wednesday last week, we had the opportunity to kind of discuss and talk about our fragment accounts that'll be coming out December 10th. That is the goal. We're going to be doing like a early alpha so that people can test the technology and whatnot. But the key factor to this is that we're building it with the future of gaming in mind, right? And with that said, there's some stuff I want to talk about today about the future of gaming, and I'm really just more so just happy to be able to touch base with you guys. I feel like this is one of the best ways for me to keep the community in touch with what we've been doing and kind of figuring out kind of showing y'all what we're going to be doing next and whatnot. We are going to be showing more games on game night. That's something that I know we've been needing to do, but at the same time, it's been a situation where it's just been like there's been so much news and so much happening in Web3 gaming during this bear market that it's just been like it's been exciting to talk about, right? Like, I'm really excited about where we are with the state of Web3 gaming. I'm really excited about the stuff that's happening with augmented reality and VR currently. So it's just one of those things where it's just like it feels good to be able to touch base with you guys and let y'all know kind of like what my thought process is about the overall Web3 industry and what's going on in VR, as well as discussing and talking to you guys about what we have going on within World specifically and within Fragment specifically, right? When we talk about Fragment, Fragment is the overarching organization that built Worlds Within and built the Heartbreak Club. And so we do have two games. Of course, as you guys know, as the world's, explorers, you guys have a number of Web3 browser-based experiences. And we also have a browser-based experience for the Heartbreak Club. It was one of those things where it's just like it felt right to build a game. It felt right to make something that was unique. And now, with that said, we're kind of merging all the browser-based experiences that we've made with our Fragment account. So we want that to be like the one hub that you go to. You can access any of our Web3 experiences. And we're still going to be able to access them the traditional way as well, where it's just like, you go and connect your wallet, or you can choose to connect your Fragment account. And let's say you don't have a wallet, but let's say someone visits our stuff, doesn't have a wallet, but wants to have a similar experience, they'll be able to experience it with the Fragment account using their email and whatnot. So it's more of a 2.5, a Web 2.5 experience, right? Where we can use it as an onboarding tool to get more people into our ecosystem. But at the same time, we're building this in a forward-thinking manner where it's just like, hey, how do we build technology that we know we want to have when we're going to be making games in the future and whatnot, or be making digital experiences in the future? And that's kind of like the thought process behind the Fragment account. And so knowing that, I do want to start you guys off with one of my favorite things to start off game night with is a motivational clip or a motivational speech. That's just something I enjoy doing. It gets me amped up, and I try to time it to whatever is kind of going on with the market and whatnot. But at the same time, it's just like valuable information that I think sometimes we just need that boost. Sometimes we need a little bit of motivation to get us through, And so I'm going to go ahead and bring up the speech. Now, this one's 3 hours long. I am not going to torture you guys with a 3-hour motivational speech. That is crazy. But I'm gonna play 3 minutes of it. And like I said, tonight's just gonna be a short one, maybe like 20-30 minutes max. But I do want to show you guys some stuff that has been on my mind and stuff that I find interesting and that's happening currently when it comes to the Web3 gaming landscape and the VR landscape. I think that we're in a prime position as a very unique community to take advantage of both of those. But with that said, I do want to start with a motivational speech because it just gets me in the spirit, gets me riled up. And yeah, let's get it.
In this very moment, all you have is all you need.
What would you like to do? What do you believe you've been destined to do?
Sometimes you have to fall back into the dark room and focus on you. You have a date with destiny. destiny. You have unfinished business. It's time for you to go back to the drawing board with a new perspective.
If you can see it, you can have it.
I am Clutch. I am the difference maker. I am the game changer. I must work out X amount of times a week. I must forgive. I must evolve. I must become. I must retain. I must grow. I must live. I must evolve. I must go to the next level. I must live in this type of house. I must drive this type of car. Perspective is what changes the game. Stop complaining about the divorce. Stop complaining about those job loss. Are you going to complain in the face of conflict, or are you going to seize the opportunity? What if losing your job was the opportunity? What if the divorce is an opportunity? What if the bankruptcy is an opportunity? What if the one you love was an opportunity for you to reconnect with somebody and forgive them?
Something inside of you that's a snap. You gotta get tired of being broke.
I'm talking to that person who grew up without a father. I'm talking to that person that is acquainted with pain. I'm talking to that person that knows what it's like to come from nothing. And so you literally have nothing to lose. And the only thing that's in your head is a dream. The only thing that's in your head is I have what it takes to get to the top of that hill.
You must understand that there is more than one path to the top of the mountain.
Goliath! There will be many giants in your life. There will be depression. There will be anxiety. There will be oppression. There will be stress. There will be overwhelm. Will you buckle under the pressure, or will you rise to the occasion? You are not dead yet. You may be tired, but you are not dead. You may be broken, but you are not dead. You may be weary, but you are not dead. You have an opportunity to rise above what happened to you. You gotta make it up in your mind that all you have is all you need.
I know. It hasn't been easy. It's time to win.
Okay, and so I'm back. So I am having a little bit of latency issues again, guys. Also, I got JL joining me. We'll see how it goes. Depending on if we can get this internet thing solved, we'll kind of determine on if we continue going tonight. I'm definitely trying to get my tech issues solved, but it's been like a plethora of issues going on. JL, man, what's up? Let me know if it's too laggy for you. Like I said, I've been having issues with this computer for a while now. And now, well, it's not even really a computer issue. It's like a networking issue today. So if it's too laggy, let me know. And we might have to reschedule for next week until I get this sorted.
Nah, you good. I can hear you.
All right,
I can hear you
cool.
fine. It just looked like it's a lower quality, but it's fine. I can still see you.
All right, that works. Okay, well, cool. So basically, I was talking about fragment accounts. You know, December 10th is the day for the alpha. We're definitely going to be releasing it. It's been a work in progress for a long time. The security stuff is what took forever. I was discussing some of the possible feature sets that we'll be able to do with it in the future with Kenny today. It's looking bright. It looks like one of those things that we're definitely going to need. It's going to really connect, you know, all of Fragment's online experiences into one. And when that happens, it's just going to make it so that we as an organization are going to be able to make more interesting Web 2.5 technology. You know, we have Web 3 experiences currently, right? And we have some Web 2 experiences, but we want to be able to blend all that together, right? We want to make it so that, you know, anything we build going forward will have that connection to the Fragment account. So with that said, there are a few things I want to show y'all because, you know, like I said, we're doing a short one tonight. And, you know, there's some things that have been happening that I've been paying attention to that might be worth talking about. You know, JL put me on to GTA 6 on the way. You know what I'm saying? And that's massive. But there's one thing I want to talk about right now, and that's Fractal. Now, Fractal is one of the few places I talk about all the time. I talk about Fractal and how they've been building quite often. To me, it might have been a while since the last time I discussed them. Though, I want to show y'all something that's interesting, right? If y'all don't know what Fractal is, this is Fractal. It is a marketplace / game store built on Ethereum, Solana, and Polygon. At first, it was Solana only, but then they added Ethereum and Polygon recently, right? And so this is a place where you can play Web3 games, you can download Web3 games. It's really trying to compete with Epic and Steam as one of those places for Web3 games. Not only do they have events, right, where you can play specific games and win prizes and points currently, and that are active, right? And they have a number. Look at this. This is open until, well, this is from October, but they have games you can craft. They got rewards you can potentially win. And this is just from playing these games on the website. To me, I think this is awesome. But more importantly, the reason I'm bringing this up is because it's just like the fact that you can go to this website and then just hop in a game and potentially play it. And then like there's games to download and whatnot. To me, this is the future of Web3 that we should be looking forward to. And of course, y'all know I always talk about Splash.app. Yo, I thought Splash.app was going to be like this on Cardano, right? We still don't have that yet. The ability to just be like, let me take a look at battle tabs, right? And then launch the game instantly. To me, that is next level. I just feel like everything should be like this. Whether you're downloading the game and then from playing, you can then, you can just hop in the game and potentially win Web3 rewards or win, tokens and whatnot from it. Now, this is a mini game and whatnot. This isn't a game that's too crazy, right? But it's just like, it's this methodology and this ethos of just being able to, hop in the game immediately and have it connected to a marketplace. To me, that's fire, right? Now, the reason I'm doing this is just because, one, I didn't know it was gonna crash like that. Though, with this technology, you're bound to have some issues. That's gonna happen every now and then. And y'all can't even see what I'm talking about, and that's my bad. All right, so here we go. And so you can just hop in the game instantly, right? And play against other people online and be in the game instantly. To me, I think that's fire. And these games aren't overly complicated, but that's kind of the reason why we're building these Fragment accounts, so that maybe one day we can have a potential experience like Fractal under the Fragment banner. Now, this is a version of Battleship. I'm not going to play the entire match. You know what I'm saying? But it's just something I want to show y'all, because if you're into Web3 gaming, Fractal right now is one of those places that is worth checking out. JL, the other day during Worlds Wednesday, you were discussing oh man, I can't think of the name of the company. You were discussing Illuvium, right? And Illuvium is literally one of those next level games that's out there. And it looks like this guy doesn't want to take his turn or whatever, but I want to show you guys Illuvium. Like, to me, they have been building one of the best Web3 games that's out there. Let's take a look. Am I actually gonna, is it gonna happen? Are they gonna actually attack me? No, they're not. Okay. So we're probably gonna exit this one and check out Illuvium. And Illuvium's hot right now. They have interesting games that they've been building, and it's Web3 connected. Like the PvP, this is the game mode where it's like mining. So let's take a look at it and whatnot real quick.
Oh yeah, it's loud. It's real loud, bro. It is super loud.
All right. So there's not like a progress bar to minimize the sound that's on there.
Really?
But
That's weird.
it's just like mute or unmute.
Oh yeah, he could probably just mute it because that joint's super loud.
All right. Well, let's see.
Or you can unmute it. I was just really saying that if you talking during it, I can't hear you at all.
Oh,
So
all right.
so yeah.
Well, I just want to show the video to show like the graphic quality and some of the gameplay. The actual sound is not that important, but to me, it's just like this is quality gaming. Really, you can tell that they really spent time and energy to make it happen, and it doesn't look like the same animations you see all the time when you watch these Web3 gaming videos. You know what I mean? You see the same jumps. Like everyone uses the Mixamo jump. Right? If every character has the same jump animation, it doesn't scream quality, but this looks good. You can tell they put time and energy into this. And so Illuvium is looking like one of those projects to pay attention to in the upcoming, during the upcoming bull run, And the reason I bring up Illuvium is because I'm really excited about where Web3 gaming is right now. It's just in such a good spot, right? Where you're having people deliver real gaming experiences. I don't know if you know this, but even Cornucopias currently, they have a mining application that's open they have a mining experience built in Unreal that's open to some of the people that are a part of the project. So if you're a holder of one of the plots, yes, bro, Cornucopias has an alpha out right now for some of their holders. And it's just like people are delivering. Even Pavia has a alpha or a beta that's out currently for specific holders. Everyone that's been building, they're starting to slowly show what they've been working on. And to me, that's exciting. It's like people who made it to this point in time have been delivering dope games. Now, I can't say the games are dope, but from what I've seen thus far, they look great. Even the stuff from Clay looks really good. They had a new visual that was released earlier this week. Looks fire. And y'all know how I feel about the Clay visuals. Now, the Clay art for the visuals, y'all know I think it's fire. Anything that's custom made, I think it's fire. But there's a few things I want to talk about, y'all. Is that okay? JL, is it okay if I talk about... I'm in a Web3 mood, bro, before the holidays. One, I'm going to tear up some turkey on Thursday. That's first and foremost, right? But at the same time, before I get to this Thanksgiving dinner I got to have, there's two things I want to show y'all that have been on my mind that I've been tweeting about. The first one's not Web3 gaming related, so y'all got to forgive me. I got to talk about these real quick. I won't forget. And shout out to Reddick.
Did you get your joints? I know you got them, huh? I was about to cop a pair. I ain't gonna flex. I still might get them.
JL, dog. If we pull up next year to NFT XLV, the boys gonna have them on.
Yeah. I ain't gonna flex. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna have to cop these for Art Basel, man. Art Basel. Ooh. I'm gonna have to cop these, man. I ain't gonna lie. These joints is fire, bro. They are fire. They look better than the Nikes to me. Like the Nikes,
they look better than the Artifact joints.
Yeah, the Artifact joints. They look better than all the sneakers I seen in Web3. I'm not gonna cap, because they got an original vibe. It's OG.
On for
so months? Check this out. Flowers for Society. It's a former executive of like Puma or Adidas, who decide to move into Web3. Everything, no matter what you buy from the website, comes with the NFT, comes with like a certification on Ethereum. I think these are going to be on Cardano. That's why and whatnot. So that's why when you purchase it, you get the NFTs in your wallet and whatnot. But anything you purchase otherwise is ETH related. And so it's just like, I was able to see an unboxing of, come on, dog. Like, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? What is there to discuss?
Yeah, they go.
These are the hardest shoes on Cardano. These are the hardest Web3 shoes I've seen.
They're the hardest Web3 shoes.
I've seen people attempt to make shoes. I've seen it. I've seen people try.
Man, Like, I can't lie.
How long these joints
I
take
already
to
got
ship?
sent a pair.
I don't, bro.
They probably gonna
I
ship
don't even know.
2024.
And
I don't
regretted it a
even
little bit
care.
that this reaction couldn't be
I don't
far,
even care,
because yeah, I was happy like a boy.
right? These are
Just,
tough.
It's been.
I'm
a
sorry I
bucket
gotta
list
mute you,
moment
bro.
for
I gotta
me.
mute you. But like, these are tough. I've seen the Converses. I've seen everyone put the little NFT on the heel of their shoe. I've seen that. But it ain't like this. This looks like someone, it looks like he cut the material. This is a real shoe. If this, come on, y'all. What are we talking about? This is a real shoe. I don't think they feel me, JL. They don't know what I'm talking about, man. They don't feel me. They don't understand that, like, this type of unique original design on Cardano, Nike not doing this. We've seen the artifact joints. Nike not doing this, y'all. And when I saw him for the first time, you know, Genki pull up on me. Oh, so he's like, hey, you showed up to they're having like a clothing swap meet during NFT XLV. He's like, hey, you showed up at the anime shop for the swap meet, right? I was like, yeah, it was cool up there, you know what I'm saying? I ended up copping the shirt. Got me some antisocial social club, right? He's like, hey man, take a look at this. Let me know if you've seen it. He shows me a picture of the shoe. He shows me the shoe. I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know this is what they were cooking up over there. But if Alley Cats, if y'all cook up something like this, if y'all cook up something like this, don't get me wrong. Y'all had the best shirt at NFT XLV. Y'all were top 2. Y'all and her monsters. But if y'all cook up something like this, I might have to switch the profile picture back. But look, I'm going to put it to you like this, y'all. The minute I get the shoe, the profile picture changes. I promise. It has to. I can't help it. I'm sorry this isn't gaming related. I'm sorry. That's my fault. But it had to be said. Look, they got the eye. They got the teeth.
Yeah. Originally was sparked as having 2 versions of a shoe, like the right one was a dragon and the left one was a skeleton. But we kept it with the dragon because having the double mouth on the back just works really, really well.
Real design work, y'all. Real design work. I don't even know what to tell y'all, honestly. Yeah. Bro.
Yeah, bro.
What can be said? What can be said?
This is super fire. But I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna keep it 100. Cardano don't value shit like this, man. They don't even know what, like, they don't know culture. They don't know what's going on, bro. I can already tell. It ain't even nobody like talking about it for real, bro. I seen it when they drop, and I'm looking around like, bro, where the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, why ain't nobody covering this, bro? They don't know the culture, bro. They don't know it, bro. I be seeing, yo, shout out to Reddick, man. I be seeing Reddick he be, you know what I'm saying, screaming from the mountaintops about Ore, you know what I'm saying? And I just be like, yo, you trying to get folks to notice the swag and what's going on, bro. They don't know what's going on, bro. They still don't know. They corny, bro. They corny. That's all
Bro,
I'm saying.
Cardano not ready, bro. They not ready for real culture. You see what I'm saying? They're not ready for tangible drip, bro. Look at this. They not ready for this type of stuff. That's why they not, don't get me wrong. That's why someone was talking about Reddick, like someone was talking about him, you know what I'm saying? Saying that he's always promoting it. But bro, we don't get stuff this fire often. You know what I'm saying? Half the stuff we get feels like merch.
Try never. It's not
For
all
real. Hey,
never.
like,
But no,
for
never.
real. Half the stuff we get is a merch. This feels like real clothing. This feels like real shoes. This is real design. It's just different. Like, look at, like, even with the panels for the aesthetic is crazy, right? Like, it's just, what? y'all, if you're a sneaker guy and you own Cardano, I'm not saying you have to cop these, but it should be in high consideration. If you're into sneakers, if you got a J collection, if you got a Yeezy collection, if you collecting sneakers, if you gonna show up, let me put it to you like this: if I see you at NFTXLV and you got on some high top Jordan 1s, some Jordan 4s, some 5s or 11s, or some Yeezys, I'ma assume you at least check them out. I'm not saying you copped them, but if you didn't consider it, if you didn't have to be like, you know what, do I do it? If you didn't have that thought process, then I don't know what to tell you. You know what I'm saying? There's something really wrong here. Though, like I said, I only want to talk about that for a little bit. Y'all know your boy. Y'all know.
Yo, they only minting for 48 hours?
Bro, if you don't cop them, hey, and they were launched yesterday.
Yeah, it's a wrap. I ain't gonna get them. They're gonna have to circle back around. They're gonna have to circle back. I ain't know that was launching that soon, bro. They caught me off guard with that one.
Yo, they went live yesterday, bro. Now I don't know how many in total they have.
Them boys said 48 hours. Damn, 48 hour sneaker drop.
That's when it dropped.
Sheesh. It's dropped. It's been out for 48 hours.
So this is a couple days ago. It was 48 hours until it dropped. So it dropped yesterday morning.
Oh, okay.
So yeah. All I'm saying is this are tangible drip. To me, they doing merchandise and clothing the best on Cardano. I don't want to be the guy that's like, I don't want to hear nobody else talk about it. If you show up, it needs to be fire. They're setting the pace, they're doing it right. Honestly, it's gonna be tough for anyone to match what they've done. Now I'm gonna go to this little post that has the artifact shoes. Right, and just so that we can compare. I'm happy Nike's trying though. You get what I'm saying? I'm not mad at Nike for trying. I like the fact that they're in the game. I'm not mad at Nike for trying. I like the fact that they're in the game. Also, these are shoes that you can have in Decentraland, so they do have like a 3D component to them. So
that's fire.
That's what I'm saying. Nike trying, and I respect that. I definitely respect that. But at the same time, it's just different.
Yeah, I ain't gonna cap. Them bitches is crazy, bro. They crazy, bro. That picture, I was just looking at that picture on Twitter, bro. Bro, I don't know if they shot that with 8K, but it was looking crazy. Like the fabrics on the shoe was looking wild.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. So there is one other thing I want to show y'all. Like I said, this is just a short episode because, Thanksgiving are right around the corner. You know what I'm saying? I hope everyone gets the opportunity to spend some time with some family if they're in the U.S. Even if you're not in the U.S., it's a great time. You know what I'm saying? Just kick it with family if you have the opportunity to. Or because it's holiday season coming up and the end of the year is rolling around. Though I did want to show y'all this clay trailer that they sent out the other day. And every now and then I just like to follow up with what they got. You know what I'm saying? To me, I like to follow up with the stuff that they're making. And I don't do this for everyone. You know how I am. It has to be something where it's just like the visuals have to be good. And so I really like the visuals for what Clay's doing. It looks solid. I'm going to turn the sound up just a little bit. This is supposed to be one of the active areas that's in the Clayverse. To me, that's solid. You know what I'm saying? Of course, my internet's kind of wonky right now, so the quality's hit or miss. But the fact that they're including places for gameplay and whatnot, that's solid. The water looks good. I expect better videos to be coming out soon. I just like the fact that they're building. This is like It's not just, here is your metaverse house. Here is the main city for your metaverse. Show me some gameplay. Like, I get it. I'm be able to design some stuff, but what am I gonna do? I designed the crib. Now I gotta convince people to show up and look at it. Nah, like, where's the gameplay at? I want to play some games. I want to jump around. I want to get coins. I want to battle people, that type of stuff. And that's a step in the right direction for Clay. I think that's a big move. Also, y'all, I did want to say, more gaming-based content on the way soon. And the other thing is, we're going to be branching out into some other chains to look at some of the games that they're making. We already do it a little bit with Ethereum, but there's more available out there, y'all. So that's really kind of it for tonight. Like I said, this is super short, just 30 minutes and whatnot to talk about. We took 30 minutes to shout out Ormob for designing the best shoes in Web3 and talk about Illuvium and Clay for a little bit. Don't blame me for that, y'all. I just got to keep it real. Like, Worlds Wednesday, game night has evolved into a therapeutic evening for me where I can discuss the stuff that's happening that's interesting. Look, I know. More games soon, I promise. Like I said, we were gonna play battle tabs, but your boy, he never attacked me, and then the game crashed. So anyway, next week we will be back. More game night, more gameplay. I will do an on-stream demo of the Fragment accounts. This is something that we gotta get done. Look, y'all, Fragment accounts are the next step for Worlds. They're the next step for the Heartbreak Club. This is like that piece of technology is going to shape what we're going to be able to do going forward into the future. Also, we've been branching out, JL and I, and we're in the works with trying to, make some content for an upcoming project that's gaming related and whatnot. We like what they're doing. We hope that some of our community members will like it as well. Also, if you're checking out our content on Twitter, like our shorts format content stuff, really appreciate the likes and whatnot. And that's kind of it for me this week. I will be back next week. Hopefully, better internet, less tech issues, and higher quality. We'll see. JL, anything before we wrap up and go?
Yo, shout out to everybody tuning into the show. Definitely appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Also, like, if you're on Twitter, feel free to retweet the content, like the content. Also, if you have any projects that you would love for us to interview or bring on to the show, or maybe, invite to a Twitter space, feel free to hit us in the DM, send us an email, shoot us any contact information so we can get that set up. But with that being said, that's it. Great show.
Yes. Also, if you're in the U.S. and you celebrating Thanksgiving, go ham on that turkey. Go ham on that ham. If you have to, do what you got to do. Don't let them talk you out of not taking a plate home. Don't let them do it. Make sure you get your plate. Hopefully, if you're lucky, you might have some gumbo and some sweet potatoes there. I don't know. But that's it for us this week. We'll see you guys next week. Peace.